What was a huge trend everyone forgot about? Yik yak. Crackle nail polish. Why did we do that? Cell phones that worked like walkie-talkies. Mannequin challenge, that was very weird to be fair. The clear craze in the late 1980s into the 90s. We saw lots of clear drinks and products, including Crystal Pepsi, Tab Clear, and of course Zima. N.M. Wikipedia. Org, wiki, clear_craze. Silly bands. That one weird summer of 2016 where clowns randomly appeared out of nowhere and creeped us all out. IDK if this is just where I live, but those bracelets that you made with rubber bands on that loom thingy. Saying. WAAAAZZZAAAAP. The iBoobies bands. Cup stacking. What was that all about? Jax. I'm older than dirt. Neopets lol. Flash mobs. I miss the awkwardness of school teachers and office managers to entice others to join. Chat roulette. Planking and YOLO. When people would say, PWNED. Listomania. N.M. Wikipedia. Org, wiki, listomania. 1. When I was a teen in the mid to late 90s, the WWJD bracelets were everywhere. And I would see WWJD merch all over the place. Even WWJD board games. 2. People don't remember how huge Maxim magazine was back in the day. Like from 1999 to 2002 it was universally loved by young men. Harlem Shake. Butterfly clips. Those shoes with the wheels in them. Heelys. Yo-yos. Who was that motherfucker that came to my school? And why did he do a sales pitch for yo-yos? And why did so many of us buy them? Edit. Jesus wept people. How many of us got yo-yos and what did we do with them? I'm kinda dating myself here. But when I was younger, I can't remember if I was a pre-teen or if I was a teenager. The Budweiser frogs. Everyone was going around saying Bud. Someone else would say Wise and someone else would say I even had a couple different shirts with them on it lol. Gangnam Style. Back in the 90s there was a hip-hop duo called Criss Cross that got an entire generation of middle schoolers to wear their baggy jeans backwards for like a year. Good times. Edited. Because I was like 7 when it happened and didn't remember how to spell name. LMFAO. LMFAO may be a total train wreck of a music group, but they were also everywhere in 2011 to 2013. You couldn't turn on the radio without hearing I'm Sexy and I Know It. Played 5 times in the span of 30 minutes. And Party Rockers in the House Tonight was a line scream sung at any nightclub. Edit. Wow, my inbox. Glad to see so many LMFAO defenders. I will admit, despite my original comment of a trainwreck music group, I am an LMFAO defender and even small fan as well. I went to university in 2011 to 2013. So each year at uni was spent banging to these awesome club tracks. The good old days of shuffling in 2 high heels, holding your tequila sunrise in one hand and running man pumping with the other. No one ever talks about little girls wearing jelly shoes in the 80s and early 90s. When I was a kid, every little girl's dress up shoes were jellies and they all wore them to church. Even though they hurt. Only one movie I've ever seen has included jelly shoes. Coney 2012. Slap bracelets. Very popular in the early 90s. I'll never forget the summer Pokémon Go came out. Everybody and their grandparents were playing it. All the parks were full of people just talking and meeting each other. I hate to sound boomer but it made me remember what life was like before smartphones. Which is ironic I guess because an app made it happen. I wish more technology had the goal of getting people active and outside and interacting with others. Rage comics. In 2011, 90% of my Reddit feed was Rage comics. Now you never see them. Fidget spinners. Swatch watches. I remember being envious of the kids that had those back in the 3rd grade. Quoting Charlie Sheen. Tamagotchi and Furby. Second Life. The virtual reality game, or whatever it was. There was a time when every self-respecting global company just had to have a place there, when people paid real money for its virtual real estate. And then it died and went away. Or did it? Don't actually know. Haven't heard about it in a long time. Maybe it was replaced by Minecraft. Semicolon. I think it was between 2010 and 2012 where there was 1. A weird obsession with bacon. 2. A weird obsession with mustaches. 3. Keep calm and underscore 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 underscore. And you can't forget. Epic fail. 2. I know it makes lots of people cringe. And rightfully so. But boy does thinking of that period make me nostalgic for middle school. Simpler times. Edit. No need to tell me how old you feel for the dozenth time lol. Silly bands. Those rubber bands that came in different shapes. They were everywhere and suddenly, they disappeared. Alvin and the Chipmunk remixes. Crazy Frog. Was that a trend? Was everywhere and super annoying. Tight rolling our jeans. Oh yeah. Beyblades. Rainbow foods. Like the rainbow grilled cheese. Etc. Marbles. Asking Jeeves. Rat tails. Saw a rat tail thug mullet once. It was glorious. Choking your friends out, it was really weird. Planking. T-bowing. Minecraft parodies. Eventually people just stopped taking them seriously. Parachute pants. Pogs or Crazy Bones. Were around so much in the 90s. Early 2000s. But just disappeared into the nothingness. Fun fact. In the 1920s, there was a brief but intense fad in the US where people would try to put clothes on raccoons. Usually after some fortification at the local speakeasy. Participants would make suits and dresses, or repurpose baby clothes, and sneak up on a raccoon to try and put the clothes on it. Success rates were low. But in 25 and 26 it wasn't uncommon to come across a raccoon with a bonnet or bow tie. Trapper Keepers. Does Jeremy Lin count? The Cinnamon Challenge of 2010-11. MySpace. Com. Y'all remember Beanie Babies? The clear craze in the late 1980s into the 90s. We saw lots of clear drinks and products, including Crystal Pepsi, Tab Clear, and of course Zima. N. M. Wikipedia. Org. Wiki. Clear underscore craze. Crackle nail polish. Why did we do that? Yik yak. Cell phones that worked like walkie-talkies. Mannequin challenge. That was very weird to be fair. Silly bands. Hypercolor clothing. That one weird summer of 2016 where clowns randomly appeared out of nowhere and creeped us all out. IDK if this is just where I live, but those bracelets that you made with rubber bands on that loom thingy. Saying. WAAAAZZZAAAAP. The iBoobies bands. Cup stacking. What was that all about? Jax. I'm older than dirt.